So Edison and let me throw it in there. So Edison and Derek are two of our. Derek's a contractor that does painting and drywall and puts the siding up and trims and things like that. Right now they're working on putting in our hot air panel, and this is Edison and this is Derek, and you guys been working on the project for about 6 months?
Yeah,
6 months.
Yeah.
And you have been having fun learning how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Something new.
Lots of things new. So, how do you like working on the project? Would you like to do about 1,000 more of them?
Yeah, totally.
That's very good. Very good. So Edison and Derek they actually live in this house. Billy So is the head of household, and Billy is one of our elders that the system's being installed for. And so they're finishing off the unit right now, and we'll be actually finished with this probably by the beginning of next week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's great. So you were just telling me, you better come a little bit closer. You were just telling me that you guys used to drink water from Box Springs.
We pretty much grew up on that. Drinking water.
So they grew up on the radioactive water over at Box Springs, Box Springs is just downhill from a mine site.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tailings and things sitting there. And I don't think that wasn't one of the mine sites that they sealed up, was it?
I don't think so. We didn't know anything about it until we saw
the signs.
Yeah.
And this is part of the problem with the long-term effects of the radioactive material works on your body and your immune system. So when we're going to be doing an outreach program with Doctors Beyond Borders, I think is what they're called, and they're going to be coming in and doing health screening for all the people that drink the water. So, but it's been many years. You were what, children when young?
Since I was a little boy.
Wow, for years you drank it.
Yeah.
They said
until recently they shut it down.
Right.
And we didn't know what was going on until they put up the signs.
They actually, one of the things that several of the sons and daughters of the elders told me that have been drinking the water is the water actually tastes good. It tastes better than the other one.
Yeah.
Isn't that horrible?
Natural spring.
Problem is radioactive material, from what I understand, makes the water taste sweeter.
Wow.
So, isn't that something?
That could have been it, right?
Yeah, that's
Well, we never knew that.
And it's draining. It wasn't always that way. It's draining down from the site there. When it rains, it goes underground and drains down there. So it's interesting.
Wow.
We met with medical scientist from Loma Linda University, and he took samples of it and said it's really hot, very, very highly radioactive. There's tailings that are about 12, 15 foot thick there. And we took tests. I have 2 Geiger counters. We went and took tests over there, and it's hot. It's like nuclear grade uranium. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's very hot.
So we drank all that water.
Well, you guys definitely need to. I'm writing down everyone that we contacted that has drank any of the radioactive water. Over in East Diablo, we got reports that Peabody or someone came in trying to drill wells, and they were going to take the water up to the that's not in aquifer. It's what's the other aquifer that's down here? It might be in aquifer. They were going to take the water and pipeline it up to the mines. And when they drilled the wells, they ran into a radioactive deposit.
Wow.
And they just took off. And they left it. Now there's like 2 of the wells that were there. They drilled down 2 wells trying to get into the water. And both wells are radioactive now. And they didn't tell anybody. And people used those wells for
drinking water
several years. And they were all getting sick.
Oh man.
And they said the same thing, the water tastes sweet. So
better, they said.
Yeah, terrible. But we've been going around to the elders and checking. Avi and I have been working on the maintenance of the systems, and everybody's very happy the systems are up and have been operational, and they did well during the monsoon season.
Wow.
Which we just passed through. So
they're
very,
pretty happy,
very good.
huh?
Well, we
No
thank you
problem.
both for working on the
Thank you.
systems. Thank you. Okay, now we've got to do